morning guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please do press the like button. Please do subscribe. It is Wednesday morning and it's chilly, but I've got warm clothes on so I don't feel cold inside my flat. If we look at the temperature, 19.5 degrees in here, 19.5. So, what can I say? Things just carry on. When no one changes anything, things stay the same, don't they, really? They stay the same. So, they stay the same. So, all I've got is my mum ringing me. I try and phone to get help with the housing, and all I get is my mum ringing me back. Nobody else. Now, victim support is supposed to be ringing me next week, and that's going to take it out of me and make me feel awful, because she said it might last about an hour. The phone call might last about an hour. But I said to her, I suffer from chronic pain in my face. So she said she might be able to do it in stages, or just tell her when I need to stop and have a rest. You know, like when someone's telling their story online, sometimes they break down in tears and they need to rest. Well, she said, you tell me that when you want to stop and I'll stop, right? Because going through what you've been through can be very traumatic and upsetting. It took it out of me a few days ago, it really did. Just trying to go through things, her asking me questions. It also brought back vivid memories of domestic violence in my past, and it really upset me. And I felt weak and unable to fight back. And it was only yesterday or the day before where I actually pulled myself together and said, come on, you've got to stop this. You've got to stop it. You know, don't let people crush you. And I've pulled myself together. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning, and happy birthday to Jean-Claude Van Damme. I hope he has a nice cake to celebrate, and takes a day off from doing the splits.
Alexa, what's the time?
It's 8:43 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Wednesday the 18th of October, and so I can alert you when severe weather is expected in your area. Would you like me to do that?
Yes.
Okay, I'll notify you when there is a weather alert for Rochester. To turn this off, ask me to cancel severe weather alerts.
Alexa, what's the weather like today?
Currently, in Rochester it's 11 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect rainy weather, with a high of 16 degrees and a low of 11 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke? Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
What did Simba order for lunch? A tuna frittata. I take pride in my Lion King jokes.
Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include American actor and singer Zac Efron, Belgian actor, martial artist, director Jean-Claude Van Damme, Irish actor Barry Keoghan, American football player, coach and television commentator Mike Ditka, and American singer, songwriter and record producer from Nevada, Neo.
Alexa, how old's Nayo?
Nene is 41 years old.
Alexa, how old's the singer Nayo?
Now is 35 years old and was born on the 1st of December 1987.
That's N-A-O. You know Nayo, the singer. She can't, I mean, you have to pronounce these names, and Alexa finds it difficult. So guys, I'm here in my flat by myself with my lovely dog Max. I'm waiting for my mother to give me a phone call, because that's just whoever gives me a call, apart from that very scary answer phone message the other day. It is Wednesday. I've had nothing, well, it's in the morning, so everybody's going to work and school, so I've had no messages off of dating sites this morning. What I mean is mothers and fathers are taking their kids to school, so the adults are at work and taking their kids to school. 7:27, morning honey XX from Alex. So that was at 7:27. 7:27, I was lying down and relaxing. I was awake, but I was lying down and relaxing. When you've got a stalker, I mean, for me, I personally was trying to keep an eye on them and what they was doing. So basically, I was answering these messages, but I don't know if that's a good idea to encourage it or not. I don't know. So, not sure about that one. So it is now 8:47 a.m. We've had a lot of noise outside. We've had people banging doors, going in and out of the bin store. We've had somebody arrived outside the flats with a loud radio inside their van, and of course, you know, anyone inside that must have had their ears blasted. It was so loud. The stereo inside that van was so loud you could hear it down the street. So I don't know what the purpose of that was for, because I was awake already. I was just led down. So they wanted an early start. They wanted to get me up and then make me get cross and start everybody else off by making loud noises. And I've just got up slowly. I fed my cats. I've relaxed, and I'm just getting ready for the start of my day. Basically, which is obviously to get ready and take Max out for his morning walk. I'm not going into the co-op this morning. Very nice decorations in the co-op, and Charlie helped Kim put the decorations up in there. I am just waiting for another session with victim support. I'm waiting for Kent Home Choice to get back to me so that I can get on the housing register list and get out of here, because one of the people that kept approaching me lives near where I live, and he's been seen walking down my street. And what perpetrators do is they make friends with other people. So what's happened to me is it's not sexually assaulted by, like, he hasn't touched my boobs, he hasn't touched my private parts, he's stuck his tongue down my throat without permission. And I just, you know, I froze. I have been a victim of abuse in the past several times, and I thought, oh no, not again. And basically what they do is they go and make friends with other people. When you know when you're trying to fight a case in court, one of the things that perpetrators do is go and gather up a load of people and get their friends together, and then they all pounce on the victim. So obviously, you know, that's what happens. So everyone says, oh, that's a nice guy, he didn't do anything, no, she's telling lies, it's not true, and then he'll go and do it to another woman. So I'm standing firm. And if he ever comes up to me again, I'm going to ignore him. If he pursues things further and tries to touch me, I'm going to call the police. I don't want him. I told him straight twice. It doesn't matter. All lovely Halloween decorations. It's a form of grooming, isn't it? Oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. What can I make her do to love me? Oh, yes, yes, yes. No. That was the last words he spoke to me. What can I do to make you want me? Nothing. You either stand up about abuse, or you just, oh yes, I don't mind that, and let them walk all over you. And I'm standing up for myself this time. Quite happy on my own. To be honest, they weren't giving me anything. They were giving me biscuits and Earl Grey tea. When I went round to Charlie's flat, I was given biscuits and Earl Grey tea. And I was being told what to do, and I'm an adult, right? I'm an adult, and I've decided I don't want anything to do with it, and I know where this advice is coming from, porch light, because I had, with the guy I met on the field, and when he took me back to his girlfriend's flat, because it was his girlfriend's flat, they were asking me all questions about my mum, about my housing situation. The woman was even asking, did I have parking space? So I don't know what she was asking me, whether I had parking space outside my flat for. She said, well, I've parked outside of Costa Coffee. This is my flat. What do you want to park outside my flat for? Like making plans to have my flat. I don't know what they were doing. And then I mentioned the woman next door with the sausage dog, and Joe was still living the other side of me when I met them. And then she suddenly moves out. Because he was questioning me about the noise I was suffering upstairs. I said, it's not so much now, Charlie. I said, the noise isn't so much now. Then all of a sudden, Joe moves out, a new neighbour moves in, and it's as noisy as he was upstairs. She was making fun, the woman was making fun of me when I was talking about the things I'd gone through as if I was lying. And then she started saying she was abused by doctors. So the abuse I have suffered is real. It is real. It's 100% real. I went through it as a child, and I can't believe how strong I was as a kid to put up with a dad that was abusing me, then going to school and getting bullied by most of the class. And I was bullied at school, believe it or not, because I was shy and quiet. You don't speak. What's wrong with you? Shyness is a defence mechanism. Well, it was in my case. I didn't want to get near people because I had this big secret and I couldn't tell anybody. Like, abuse is a big secret, right? Your abuser's going to kill you if you tell. So it was shyness mixed in with like dread and fear. If I speak and tell anyone, my dad's going to kill me. So the teachers, instead of helping me, they sided with the bullies in the classroom. And the teachers would say to the children, don't bother with her, she doesn't speak. Now, years ago, there was no like standards that they've got now. A teacher can't behave like that now. They get investigated and sacked. But there was a lot of abuse going on in the 60s, 70s and 80s that people were just too frightened to speak about. You couldn't even go to church. The church would tell you that you were dirty and disgusting. The church. You couldn't tell anybody. It was back in the day. You could not speak about it for fear of being killed. Now people are coming out, more people are coming forward, and more women are speaking about domestic violence, and more men are coming out as well saying that women are abusing them, because women can be abusers too. There's women in prison, of course there is. So more people now are coming out about abuse. They're coming out with it, which makes other people come forward. It's got to be stopped. What Charlie was trying to do was he was taking me back to his flat, and I was being lured into his bedroom. And I'm in my 50s, and I'm a vulnerable woman. I've been abused. I live by myself, and he's got no money. So he was after a woman that had money. He was after moving into my flat. Because I was told a story that his girlfriend was going to move to another country. He was going to be left behind. And obviously he was looking for a flat to stay in. And I live by myself, and I don't want somebody coming into my flat that's an ex-alcoholic that's going to tear my flat to pieces and get a temper and push me about, thank you very much. Also, my ex-partner was of the same temperament. So I haven't seen Charlie drunk. I haven't seen him angry, because his girlfriend told me he was dangerous. That's what she told me. She said he's very dangerous. Whether that was meant to scare me, make me frightened, I don't know. And they started hovering around the co-op. I'd never seen the pair of them inside the co-op until he approached me. And then they started keep going in the co-op. I'd be short of money. She'd be going in there, buying bags of shopping, coming out with it, and there I was with nothing. So they get jealous. People get to know me, and then they get jealous, and then they show off. My ex-partner did. They start competing. Instead of being your boyfriend and your girlfriend and supporting you, they start to compete. They want to be better than you. They want to have more money than you, more things than you. And they start stabbing you in the back and going off with other people. So you say to yourself, well, I'm better by myself. Yeah, partners compete with me. I've had partners compete with me. So I've had it with about 3 or 4 different male partners. They start off being nice to you. They start off being okay. Then all of a sudden, you might have a hobby, and they copy that hobby, and they want to do it better. You put a piece in the magazine, they want to be famous. All you've done is put a little piece in the magazine, the local magazine or a newspaper, but they want to be full blown on famous and be better. Right? I'm sick of it. I cannot get a man that would simply take me for a coffee, have a chat, and then keep each other company. They've got to compete. They've got to have better clothes, better this, better that. And I don't want a partner that I can compete with. I just want a partner where we 50-50 look after each other. It's just not happening. It doesn't happen. So that was the last man that came up to me that obviously made it plainly clear that he was interested, but I wasn't. And that upset him because I wasn't interested in him. So now he's showing off, he's going up to the woman in the co-op, he's doing this and he's doing that. My other ex-partner did it. They're trawl other women but underneath your balcony, they're show off other women to try and get you interested in them, and whatever he does, I'm not interested in him. I couldn't care less how many women he's got, how many women he does things for, that he's obviously doing it for something in return, and he's certainly not getting that out of me. So, what I'm saying is that I want to move. To get away from that horrible man. And if people don't take it seriously, I should be writing long letters explaining that I'm going to start legal action. I'm going to start long letters of legal action dating the times and dates when that bloke approached me, what he said and what he's done. These messages I'm getting about 50, 60 a day, which isn't normal. And I'm going to sue people, basically. Because he's been up and down my road, he goes in the co-op, he takes his dog on the same field as me. And what he's done to me has made me feel sick. It's not funny, he's violated me. And just because he knows loads of people, I don't care. He shouldn't have done it. See you later.